just to do a light dusting and cleanup. This guy's like every day. It's too much. And girls find that out. They don't want a dude that's spending their whole life to look 6 years younger. It's crazy.
Yeah, you don't want somebody who's in there sandblasting their fucking clavicles in the morning. You can't even get any extra sleep.
Fucking sanding their nuts. There's no wrinkles in them. Just fucking meow, meow. You got them on the. You got your wiener out in the belt sander. Meow, meow.
Yeah, this guy's
no rinks.
Yeah, see, wrinkle free.
I mean, I get it. He wants to look. We all do. I'm falling apart. Someone put on my comment the other day. You got old fast, dude. Oh, thanks, you fuck. Oh, thanks. Fly to your house and beat you with a fucking rock, dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I get really offended by the comments. I'm like this. It's just comments. These people are losers.
I think he had a mini me. Just got a mini me on set, and I think he and her also linked up, so that could be his child as well.
Oh, hell yeah. They gonna give birth to a little ottoman. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give birth to them, bro.
Oh, bro.
God, she is beautiful, though.
Listen.
Bring up a picture of him. Doesn't he have a child named, I thought he had a son that played James Harrison. Yeah, he's a coach, isn't he?
No. You done, coach?
Oh, no, he ain't a coach. God, he doing calendar work.
Yeah.
God damn, he on fucking OnlyFans. Look at this shit over here.
Yeah, that's Debo.
God, I ain't going near his cage.
Yeah.
God dang, they fucking.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's a
huge.
junkyard
Hey,
dog.
he looks intimidating, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You really gonna fight him?
Fuck him up.
God, I'll coach you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to watch those videos of Japanese women eating big pieces of cake or whatever. You ever seen that?
Oh, like a mukbang?
Yeah, but it was before mukbanging. It was just like when people, it was like, because Japanese people are like the human ASMR, right? Like,
Sure.
If you ever just been around a Japanese person, it's like listening to ASMR, but they're like in the room with you and they're just being themselves, right? They're not even, like if a Japanese person whispers in the woods, who the fuck would ever know, dude? You can't even hear them, know? So it's like, they're just so quiet. It's like, oh shit, I don't know what I was talking about. But yeah.
This shit. And I didn't know you got abs under here. And when you work the abs, that's what lift, like your ab muscle don't just, it go all the way up to the pectoral. And that's what lift that. And then doing dips and doing abs, that's what made all of that disappear, just lift.
Got that titty off.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, my buddy had them, and I used to stay up at night, and he would have his shirt off, and I'd look at them bitches, bro.
I hate that.
I liked it. Have you seen Spies Like Us, dude?
It's also, by the way, it's a safety net, by the way. If something went really bad, you could just go live in your other country. I think you should be all in for this country.
I agree. This ain't the fucking hokey pokey, dude. I think you got to have both feet in or both feet out. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Where I grew up in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, there were a few Indian families, but it was 99% white. The bigger places are New Jersey. Have you ever been to Edison, New Jersey?
I don't think so.
Edison, it's got a lot of Indian food. Have you eaten Indian food?
Oh, yeah, I've had some good Indian food.
What's your favorite dish?
I think it's like it's like where you all sit in a circle and everybody kind of like catches a cold together or whatever that
Catches a cold?
No, I just mean like everybody's like kind of sharing off of the same
Yeah, it is
plate.
a very sure thing. You got to come to Fremont sometime in
Okay.
California. That's the best Indian food in the country. But
Yeah,
He was probably the most romantically fit of you guys, huh?
he was, man. Just to see him as a little kid. He was girls all loved him. The teachers loved him.
Damn, straight men loved him.
He was.
I mean, you got to look. If you can go further enough past women where you get straight men to love you, you could have straight. I mean, this is in rural areas, you could have men that were like no gays, but then they'll go and watch it and then just adorn this gentleman. Yeah, dude. I remember this freaking my girlfriend at the time. I was like, I thought I couldn't get an erection, right? So I had her call me a different name, like we were making out.
that was your solution.
Well, this dude Robert in our grade was getting mad erections. Everybody was saying, and I'll be like, call me, and this is so embarrassing. But I'd be like, call me Robert, and it didn't fucking help. And she's like, it was just the most embarrassing. That shit was super embarrassing, dude. Because even if I was Robert, I couldn't even get an erection at the time, so that was horrible. What about the first night you won? What did y'all do? Y'all get high. Y'all didn't get high. I know.
If I did, I wouldn't say it for public consumption. No,
Dude, you
I did
got
not
it.
get high. I did not get. I mean, I did have a fair amount to drink that night.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude,
but-
first time I stayed at a Hampton Inn that had 2 beds, there's double beds in one room. We fucking hit it.
I have a joke about this that I do in my act that it's hard to find Asian pedophiles because they all look like they're 12, but they're actually 35. Why would you take the risk on an illegal one?
Oh yeah, you'll find you just molesting yourself.
Yeah, just molesting your people, and then you're like, oh shit, they look 16.
And was it just like y'all went and sat down, or is it like a restaurant or just a place to get?
Yeah, it's like a little coffee place, little like hot chocolate type coffee place. It's yeah, no, it's nice. They make good chocolates. They make these little mice things.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, chocolate mice. So now every year on our anniversary, we get some mice.
Oh yeah.
Good deal.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Nothing like a couple of tech emperors enjoying a couple of mice. You feel me? I think that's very normal. That's very normal to me, dude. Sorry, that just made me laugh, dude. I'm sorry, Mark.
It's impossible to be a Qatari citizen, isn't it?
Right. It only travels through the mail. So you can't just and you can't just have a baby on the land and it's a citizen.
Yeah. Can you be gay and marry a male and get it that way?
Let's see. That's a great question because you always hear that you can't be gay there or whatever. Cohabitation outside of heterosexual marriage is also illegal. Wow.
So there's no way for us to be Qatari citizens. In our next life, I believe in reincarnation.
I'll meet you there, brother.
See you there, man.
Play our song. That's perfect, dude. Have you ever seen those pictures of those guys that get stuck in those tunnels like in fucking
Jews? Yeah, of course. But the baby, it just got off on the wrong exit. They don't have GPS, you know?
Still,
It
they
took a
should
left.
have, but it's like head towards the light,
I
brother.
guess so, yeah. Avoid the boom boom and go with the clam.
Come on, God, dude, that's crazy, man.
That is crazy. It's weird how close they are. Isn't that weird? The butthole and the vagina, they're like an inch apart.
Put them further apart.
What are we doing here? It's like Israel and Palestine. That's two arch enemies living right next door to each other.
That's ridiculous, dude.
And the Gaza Strip right in the middle.
You were practicing Muslim?
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
Nice to see you today.
Like you talking about what I got on?
No, I think you.
Oh no, this ain't got shit.
No, it doesn't look like
I'm
that.
not that kind of Muslim.
No, I didn't know.
My bad.
No.
No, because I got the bow tie.
Oh, you thought that was part of the.
My bad. I'm so not sorry. Please forgive me.
Nuh-uh. I didn't know what you mean because you thought because I thought the bow tie.
Because the irony it's ironic that I got the bow tie on. But I'm not that kind, but I'm. Like Dave Chappelle said,
I don't know what that looks like. I wonder if there would be a civil war. Where do we meet up if there is? That's my big question.
Where do we meet up? Like you and me?
I mean,
oh man, where's a good place to meet up?
I think
Denver. Okay, should we go to the Rockies?
I mean, here's the thing. You already said you got to get a place with some mountains.
You got to get some elevation.
Yeah,
absolutely true.
I just don't want it to come that day and it hits. Say it hits on a Thursday night and you've already had a long week and you're like, fuck.
Yep.
Because you had the weekend off or whatever, but now you have to do Civil War or whatever, and then you're like, where do I go? I do not want that because you're not gonna be able to text and find out. You're the damn living in word right there. I can't even.
I know. It's dangerous, isn't it?
Ooh.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Just a few letters away.
It's risky,
That's
brother.
an N-I-G. There's no A in there, thankfully.
Yeah, but there's enough there. I think where like people would be like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah, there's that Vietnamese. There's that meme of the Vietnamese restaurant. The name of the restaurant is BICHNGA.
Oh, Look, just ordering food, huh?
Yeah, just call it the Vietnamese. Yeah, there's one where there's a black guy narrating over it and saying, "You can't tell me this is not bitch." Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about a couple of these things, Mike. So first, let's talk about. I'm gonna take this off because it is pretty warm in here. But I will say this:
you will
feels
sweat your
great.
balls off in that thing.
They made a T-shirt. Oh, dude, you will never. This thing will keep your coffee warm for 7 eons, dude.
I mean, not to turn it into a commercial, but I swear it's weird how soft it'll get.
Yeah.
It gets softer and it gets thicker. It'll smell a little funky.
Oh God, it's going to turn into a wife.
Doesn't mean it wasn't really the cocaine capital of the world, but I was in the comedy biz and a couple guys had it, and I was like, fucking, I would partake just for fun, and obviously, and then
yeah, brother.
But one time I did a lot, and I was like, I feel like I should go to the hospital. Keep saying.
And did y'all walk over there? That's the craziest is.
No, I fucking sprinted. No, because the funny thing is you just turn into John Bonet. One bump and I'm like, oh, I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy and I'm feeling great. And then I made my friend drive me.
All right, I'll put that sentence in. I want to run this by you. And he said, here, I give you to Dan Scavino. He's on the plane with me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's on a plane? And he's talking to me. He said, we're going to go tape the Joe Rogan show.
Really?
Then he I can hear him hand the phone to.
Oh, that was right before the election, dude.
Yeah. He hands the phone to Scavino and he's like, I don't think he knew I could hear him, but he goes, Dan, this is a tough cookie. It's Thomas Massey. Don't screw this up.
Oh.
So then we worked out the endorsement.
What if this kid goes back to his dad, one of the greatest fighters in the world, and goes, Dad, this guy lost a bet to me and won't pay it to me, dude.
Dude, it's so scary to think about too. Like Terrence Crawford could kill both of us so easily.
And
easily.
All that kid has to go do is, Dad, this guy's being... That's all it needs for a dad to get activated. And we're like...
Fatherhood's going to kick in, and then who's done? You and I guess me, because I'm with you by proxy.
Oh, we're eating charcuterie through a freaking bag.
We're sipping it.
Through a colostomy bag.
Ew, I could never have that happen to me, man. That would be sad.
Oh, it was so sad. So yeah, I had to give each one of those kids like $40. And I'm like, these kids are hitmen, and they were going to every person in there. I bet those kids made 6 racks in there.
Did you actually give them the money?
Yeah, what the hell are you going to do?
Yeah.
The one kid had freaking cornrows.
Yeah, I live in New York. People are having kids at fucking 45. Like Schultz just had a kid. He's 41.
Is he?
Yeah,
God, he looks great.
Oh, he's a sexy man.
Definitely.
He looks like an old bullfighter or something.
Oh, he definitely looks like the last matador.
Yeah, look at that stash and the hair.
He looks like definitely the guy that'll turn a triple play at a glory hole, you know?
Yeah, he looks like a French villain.
Oh yeah, he does, dude. Oh, he's always definitely had that very like America's favorite spice trader guy. You know?
Right. Like he sells knives in Bangladesh.
Yeah, he definitely looks like a guy that'll sell you a secret.
Yes.
For sure.
Definitely.
He's a unique guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's a very unique guy, dude. His new special, I think, is the best looking comedy special I've seen.
Your child got 2 left feet, and you wonder why your child get picked last in PE.
Yeah, your child out there, he's swimming a little circle.
Yeah. Oh, they come home sad. Nobody picked me.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that, dog. If she can't play kickball, I'm out.
Oh, dude.
That's because that's a good test of a lot of different sports at once.
A lot.
Run and kick it at the same time.
You know how hard that is to do?
Very
the coordination to be able to run forward and kick.
You guys had some great hair.
No, you know what? It was just laziness, to tell the truth. I mean, I cut it where keep it out of my eyes, but then I cut my own hair, because I'm not paying that kind of money.
I can tell, dude. I cut my own shit.
Yeah, well, I can't see the back, I don't have a mullet on purpose, but I can cut this up here,
Closeness and everything, and they ain't got hardly anything financially.
Mm-hmm.
But then they have this love and this family, and I've just done this for a long time, and I see it usually the other way around. Bigger the houses, the more cars, the more money, the more problems.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they said. Jay-Z said it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Biggie said it. Somebody, whoever said it got murdered. I remember that.
You did the last 5 digits on this deck counter. They change about $80,000 a second. That's like a Cybertruck being launched into the ocean every second. Like boom, 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 boom. That's how much debt we're taking on.
Well, I hope the new model looks a little bit different. I have a Cybertruck,
Let's put my camper in it.
Oh, I don't know if we can fit it in there.
I don't think so. That's why I have an F-250.
Dude, yeah, I think I need to get something that I want something that it feels like you'll burn to death when you hit something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about something that's got some real fuel in it. But this thing definitely.
Oh, there's one with a camper.
But I think the New Orleans will have better camper abilities. There's no way to get out of the inside like through the back window right now.
Yeah.
And it kind of feels like you just work for Lowe's, but you never drop off what you're delivering. You're always like, where does this go? You know, like how much meat's in here? It just has that very like Whirlpool or Frigidaire kind of energy. But it does go very fast. You almost feel like you could beat an email somewhere. Like that bitch is fast, dude.
Also kind of unusual to like just walk outside your house and there's always somebody, walking with you. That's kind of weird.
Oh, definitely. I think.
I mean, we went back to go chat for, like 5 minutes just before this thing started. And, I was like, don't worry, guys. Theo doesn't have a gun. At least I hope you don't.
No,
If
they
so-
checked
so
me.
we're in deep shit, man.
They checked me. Somebody kissed me on the way, and I was like, that's part of it?
One of the Secret Service
No, I'm
agents?
joking. And was some of them sexual or not?
Yeah, someone was sexual. Someone would just be spending time, dates, movies, conversation, massage, stuff like that. And most of the time, it was more about sex and fulfilling that fantasy of being with a black guy.
Oh, really?
Yes,
That's a marketable
yeah,
fantasy, huh?
Of Mandingo descent.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And how do you know if someone's Mandingo or not?
Well, anything.
What region is that?
The lower region.
Bring it up. Where have I been? I've been to Tanzania. Mandingo. On a map. Yeah, there we go. Okay. West Africa. So if they want to see that if they want that West Africa energy, huh? Oh, Kevin's doing something different because you hear rumors about Kevin. You hear people like, Kevin, Kevin
I'm
out
like
there.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, he's staring at the moon. Kevin out there, he hiding in the tree branches and stuff. You hear a lot of rumors like that.
Try
like
to shoot my bow and arrow.
yeah,
I do that a lot.
he's out there. He babysitting bats or
Oh,
something.
excuse me. Shout out to Mike at Cabela's.
He's your guy.
Yeah, he the one who he dialed my bow and arrow in for me, like dialed it in, like set the sights on it for me. So
I haven't
shout
used
out to
one.
him.
But yeah, you hear everything about that Kevin Gates. He's out there. He breastfeeding pelicans and stuff like that. I would eat like those gas station wiener pills, like like Black Attack
Do those work?
40 or whatever.
I've seen them on the
Fuck,
counter.
No, they don't work, dude.
I
It would
think
be
they're
like-
all just caffeine and stimulants. which
bro.
can't be good. Can't be
dude,
good.
One of them I took, just zooming
man.
on some of those. No, that's Dayquil. I mean, that's not going to help anybody. Triple Green, Rhino 87, Macho Man, White Black Guy. That's a crazy name for one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I made that up.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that there. I thought I have a visual defect or something.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been in jail?
Yeah, I've only been in jail for one night, though.
You spent a whole night there?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
We sang at the beginning, but because I was trying to fit in or whatever, and I like.
What about beforehand, before you went in there?
Oh, apparently, giving drugs to kids.
Unreal. What state? Unreal.
First of all, Mississippi. Bro, if you're gonna pop me for giving drugs to kids.
One of the things we need to adopt for the United States is there has to be a human being making decisions before any military use, any military strike.
Yeah, at least give me the fat guy with the donut sitting there to be like, nah, forget it. Nah.
It's like we're now going to be, we're celebrating. I'd rather have a human being, right? Because there's some compassion.
I agree.
There's some sense of guilt. AI is not going to feel guilty. AI is not going to feel a compassion. AI is not going to have any accountability.
AI doesn't even go to sleep at night. How can you trust something that doesn't even go to sleep at night?
Right.
That doesn't even give God a chance to rebuild the inside of it while it's resting. This light, it's like a flashlight or something. Well, this side's just like a flashlight, right? But the other side is like a wiener light. Like you can put like a wiener on something. It has like but I'm just saying, like everything has like like 7.
Oh,
see him.
geez,
I know, I'm
sorry.
bummed. I wanted to be there for Kill Tony.
Oh yeah,
Are you doing it?
doing it with Kid Rock. So I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna really zing him. That's the only way I can get to him. Because if I do it at his house, he'll sick his security guards on me and call me the N-word.
Dude, I didn't know. Oh yeah, dude, he has a dog that can say the N-word. I saw.
Was it a black lab? I hope.
Oh yeah, dude. BLM, bro.
Black labs matter.
Of course it is, dude.
Hopefully it's not a German Shepherd.
He thought a black lab was a place where they tested barbecue sauce. I was like, Here, get on mic.
That's where they make sickle cell.
Yeah, dude. I was like, bro, that's not. I was like, Bob, you got the wrong idea, man. Tonight, who would be the best that you would love to hear say the N-word? And let's be honest, and this isn't a racial thing. This is just about vernacular and raising money for a community.
I want to see Trevor Wallace say the N-word.
Yeah, because he does not say it.
But he looks like he wants to.
It's like your coffee in the morning sometimes. Like rolling jujitsu kind of.
Yeah, and I mean, right now I'm doing more striking, so I mean that's really fun. I think it's like the greatest sport. I mean, it's like neurologically stimulating. It's it's good cardio, good strength.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of a threat, right? So it keeps you on. It's not like just like running. I used to like run around the neighborhood, but running is not that thrilling.
Running compared to jujitsu running is not really neat. Once you can do jujitsu,
they don't have any way to glory. You can't get a clit through that wood girth.
I don't know. You put the softball team in there, they'll they'll hit a single at least through that thing.
Yeah, Brittany Griner could get something through that hole.
Oh, damn.
That's what put her in jail in Russia, I heard. Have you seen her lately? She looks like Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I could see a crossover. Why hasn't she been on SNL, I wonder?
Oh.
Brittany, let me see something real quick.
Oh, this is awkward.
Rick, thank you. Get the fuck.
Whoa. Look at those dogs walking on water. What religion is this?
What the fuck is that?
Dude, I've never, bro, this is that new shit, man. This is what's coming now.
Right.
This is the new Christianity. This will be a story in the Bible one day. Brittany Griner shoots a 3-pointer.
Yeah, she looks like Deuteronomy.
Yeah.
Really understand him. He's just kind of, he's a little bit different than maybe your traditional like Kirby Smart. He's like born and raised SEC.
Oh yeah, he cuts his own hair.
It looks like it.
Yeah, definitely.
He really does. I'm totally putting that in the chat.
I don't know. It definitely
right
looks
afterwards.
like somebody ran a slant with some scissors across his forehead.
Yeah, like a bull.
Oh,
yeah.
It's unbelievable. And here's the thing.
And he shows the same haircut from when he was like playing. It's like it never changed.
And it's a children's bowl. Get an adult bowl. What kind of dishware are you guys using at the salon? No, and actually, beautiful man there too. I wanted to say that, Kirby.
I opened this thing up on the air just because it's 3 a.m, right? And you're just trying to make sense out of whatever they bring you next. It could be the Amcor negative ion generator. It could be the health team infrared pain reliever. Could be a lava lamp.
Oh yeah, it could be a child's diaper that sorts coins. I was walking by a damn crab restaurant and stepped on an outlet.
You did?
Just took me down, brother. Yeah.
You stepped on an outlet with
something. I don't know. Next thing you know, I just thought the earth was just sucking me into it. Just
how long were you out?
I don't know. Probably 40 seconds, maybe.
Wow, man.
Not long enough to give up, I guess.
You didn't have like a experience beyond the door or anything like that.
I didn't get anything. I'm like, God's not giving me any previews or nothing,
That might be a bad sign, brother.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, if you start seeing the light, I'm like, nah.
Human organs are being harvested from prisoners in China every year as we speak. They're called the Falun Gong, and they were 70 to 100 million of these people have been persecuted forever.
Falun Gong. I'm going to quit ordering it.
Dude, it is bananas.
Falun Gong. I feel like America's just like, it feels like we're just owned by Israel, And we just never knew it.
I thought we owned them.
That's what I thought.
Uh-oh.
But here's the thing. If we're just a team, then just tell us we're a fucking team.
Right. Tell us anything. We're all in the dark here. Everything's going over our yarmulke. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, dude. Everything's fucking sliding right over that little hair wallet.
Yeah, right.
Director Ridley Scott, and he had this idea for it.
Oh, yeah, Ridley Scott.
And yeah, there's the thing there you see. And I liked if no one had, I think, had ever seen me or whatever, I thought that was really interesting. The problem is that people, I think what it did,
was Aaron
first of all,
Carter.
created noise around.
America gave me everything. They gave me the money that I have made, the career in bodybuilding, the career in acting, the wonderful family. All of that stuff is because of America. So to me, it's a natural thing that I give something back to America.
Well, you're
because
one
I
of the
love this
most
country.
jacked immigrants, too, that we've ever had, probably, I think, for sure.
I hope so.
Yeah, you do.
We came together and worked as well as it did. We thought this is definitely a theatrical movie. And I think it's really good. I'm really proud of it. I love it. John Bernthal's great. It's funny.
John
It's better
Bernthal's
than
in
the
it?
first one. Yeah, John Bernthal plays my brother. He's great.
He's your brother?
Yeah. That's to me, and we're like a two-hander.
know that.
Yeah.
Y'all are brothers?
In the movie, he's not my real brother,
Oh,
but yeah.
shit.
Yeah. He's got some
dude.
money. What did your
My
dad have
dad.
going for him?
It was not money.
Was it
dude.
money? He must have been charming.
He didn't have a bank. He was very charming. My dad was very, very charming. But he would like take me to the he would like go sometimes have a beer by like this bar at the railroad tracks, and he would like let me walk on the bar. He'd like, and they had like these little bowl of chocolates or whatever. And if the bartender, I remember if I danced good, she would like give me some of the chocolates or whatever. And he'd be like, go wiggle for chocolates or whatever. And I remember, so I just remember, I think.
You like when my dad pimped me out. That was a good time.
Yeah. Well, he was just pimping me for confections, or sugars, It was kind of an outtake from that movie Chocolate, if you've ever seen that.
Like there's this whole meme about how people are saying I built this like bunker underground. It's like more of underground storage
Bring
type
it up.
situation. But yeah, no, it's
Oh, wow. Zucky got that bunky. What's under the ground? There's more water, right?
it's basically what you just said. It's sort of a tunnel that just goes to another building.
Yeah.
But it's
a good place to hide a little bit of dope, though. That's what I would say, dude.
And those, the first thing that comes to mind is the safety or maybe linebacker from the Texans who got suspended. I think he got suspended maybe once or twice because he plays like he's back in the old days.
Oh, yeah.
Who is it? Al Shazier, something like that.
Al Jazeera? Not him. Who is it?
I don't know how to say his name the right way.
Aziz Al
Shair, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. He's an op, bro. He's working for the
he plays like it's
Middle East over here. He's over here doing some shit. Like, how do you, but she knows that's the one. She's like, hey.
She knows. Yeah, no, it's like
Oreo's her name?
Aurelia. But we call her
Aurelia.
Oreo, which I'm sure we're gonna regret when she's older.
Well,
it's cute. I think Oreo's
she'll probably
a cute
marry
name.
a basketball player, I'm guessing. Who knows, Mark? Who knows what'll happen? It could go, Oreo Zuckerberg, dude. That's when you take that's when you get into the food industry.
Yeah.
Oreo Zuckerberg.
Yeah, smoke bombs aren't as fun as they sound. You need more shit going on. Is this it? Oh yeah, there's firecrafts in the Minecraft. See?
In the movie theater?
Look at my fucking story checks out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And who did this? Israel?
Yeah, this is Gaza.
This is crazy.
Like we say Gaza, we laugh. It's so fucking uncool.
Call him on the phone. He said, "You coming?" I said, "Big guy. You got big guy?" Sometimes he got him, sometimes he don't. Because I've had the second string. They said, "Big guy gone. Big guy gone." That's what he said. I don't know what he meant. But I think he was trying to say big guy gone, right? And I spot him a letter if he ain't got it all, bro. He from another country, That's kind of guy I am. I'll fucking give you a vowel. Big guy gone.
Swim endlessly. I've swam out to reefs before that were way too far for anybody without a boat. She'll swim out there without flippers and go down and dive with lobsters with me and grab them with her hands too. I mean, I'm using gloves, but she's she's something else. She can run like a deer.
Yeah, no, I do. There is something fun about. There's something fun like if somebody's like, here, cut this, and you're like, and then it's all cut. You're like,
we did that. I did that. It's fun to see it. Like you could buy diced onions. I remember I diced my own onion. I actually cut myself a few weeks ago doing it, but
yeah,
I survived.
But hey, you're a guy who's willing to get in there, get into the produce trenches, get into these kind of vegetable Vietnam situations where shit gets kind of intense.
Yes, and sometimes you lose. Yes, I lost a few weeks ago.
$50 billion to DOJ to do mass deportations. Well, we know it doesn't cost that. Whatever Trump has intended to do, it's not going to cost $150 billion. But people say, I don't care what it costs. And the reason they say I don't care what it costs is they don't think they're paying it.
Yeah.
They don't care what anything costs. They don't care what war in the Middle East costs because they don't see that they're paying it.
Well, it's all gotten so confusing. And when you start with communication with people, even on a financial front, of this Hogwartsian number, right?
Yes, yeah.
When you start, because we all learn basic math in school.
Yeah.
Some of us learn algebra. Some of us go on to learn some higher maths, right? You need to put some fucking Christmas trees out there because the coastline in Louisiana is fucking disappearing. And every year they come get our Christmas tree, dude.
What do you mean coastline? There's a beach in Louisiana?
I would call it a beach, dude. Okay.
I've never thought about that in my life.
But
I
I'll
never thought there'd be about a beach in Louisiana.
I'll say this: if you put your hair underwater down there and home, it comes up Corn Road. I'll say that, dude. Okay. You'll have a little crab at the end of it just figuring that shit out, bro. So it definitely has powers in the water. I don't know. I don't think there's a beach. You might start a little dynasty.
Listen, you'll have fun and go on dates and for those who are not that, but when it comes to having kids, oh honey, I don't care how fine you are.
Yeah. You got a kid. Your kid walking at 3 weeks.
Running at 4. Yeah.
For his first birthday, you get him a hurdle. You gonna get a family or what's gonna go on?
Do you want a family?
I think so, dude, because I think I would miss out on it, you know? I'd like to have a son, be a good dad, make my wife happy or whatever until she gets fucking all pissed off.
What's stopping you?
Huh?
What's stopping you?
Dude, I haven't even met my wife yet, first of all. And I'm gonna be fucking, I got some shit to tell her when I do meet her, I'll tell you.
Do you
that.
pray for her?
Huh? I do pray about it.
Do you pray for her specifically?
No, I haven't prayed for her specifically, but I do notice a lot of times you'll see the jam on there that has like the seeds in it. Yeah. And that to me, it's just like, I've never really liked like really rich stuff, you know? Like I remember one time we went to my dad had a girlfriend. Sorry, Mom. My dad had a girlfriend and we went over and she was rich, dude. Like she had a balcony. She had a lot of shit. Onward.
Hearing you today on the podcast with JD Vance, speaking up for those people who have no voice is like, I think I ovulated while I was listening to the pod.
Whoa. Dang, that Easter came early right there.
You can see in our Arnold Classic, a lot of times when the guys turn around, you sometimes don't even know who is black and who is not.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because they're so dark now. The tanning has gone so sophisticated and
Look
so
at this
brown.
guy. I mean,
so he's a perfect example. When he turns around, you would think it's a black guy standing there.
For sure. And a nutmeg fella, yeah. That is just a little molasses, baby.
I did prejudge it. I thought that was for pussies.
Oh yeah.
When they first told me about yoga, I'm not about to do that bitch ass shit.
Especially in prison. I didn't even know they had different sports. I thought homosexuality was the only sport in prison.
The first thing I told them, I said, man, you going there and bend your ass over. I'm not about to do it.
Yeah, fucking little zesty
Next
boy.
thing I know, I was doing them warrior poses and all that shit.
Hey, you in there, bro?
This shit ain't no joke.
You get in there with your little sugar cane in there. I ain't going in there. That's how I would think at first, you know? You get in there with your little spicy baby body.
We don't need to vote on it. And he was not happy with that reasoning, but.
Well, because I guess his thought would be, well, if I tell you I'm not going to do it no matter what, then why wouldn't you support me, probably?
Yeah. But you can't know that he won't. And by the way, he told me, he said, I'm more libertarian than you are.
Oh, yeah, really? Oh, man. Donald Trump is an interesting guy, man. What an anomaly of a human being, I think.
He is. There'll never be another person like him,
No.
Particularly not one that becomes president.
You know, it's
Pride
just
and Prejudice.
Exactly.
I loved him as he loved me.
So Emily Bronte, or was it Charlotte?
I'm not sure. I think they've dated for a while. I'm not sure who was. They may have. One of them took the other one's name.
Well, this is like what you just did is exactly what I would do every night. It was free associating over whatever they brought. I wasn't a very good salesman, but I was good at like starting sentences with no clear end and just keep going. Yeah. So the next thing you know, you're giving these dolls like very elaborate.
Came after me. They said there wouldn't be enough hospitals to take care of all the people
who got sick from raw milk.
Who were going to get sick from raw milk.
Is that true, do you think?
Oh, hell no. I drink it every day. I know thousands of people that drink it every day.
I'm going to catch a fucking batch of it. It always looks like it's a little warm.
No, and I pour mine in an ice cold glass. But anyways, and it tastes like just liquid ice cream.
Oh, God.
It's so good.
I'll come have a little bit more.
All right. Well, so I did this bill, and the milk lobby comes after me, and my wife had Google alerts on or whatever alerts there were, and it's like all this negative press over milk. And she texted me, OMG, I didn't realize the lactose lobby was this intolerant.
Well, I think even just
I've never seen a politician who had a good, interesting podcast.
yeah, I think that would be a bit much, maybe, but I don't know. Shit, I mean, anybody could do it. It's hard for saying shit right in front of you, sir.
Oh no, not at all.
Well, I should have done better.
No, not at all.
I went with my tour manager, and we got to wear the traditional garbs. It's one of the thobes, one of the nice robes. I have a picture of us in it on YouTube. I mean, everybody, it looks like, kind of like an altar boy. Like everybody looks like an altar. It looks like somebody's about to get molested, dude. It definitely seems like they holding a damn molestival. The practice of vaccination, including for smallpox, gained traction throughout the 19th century, with Massachusetts being the first state to require it for school children in 1853.
Yeah, great.
Dude, they should require it in Massachusetts just for that accent. You know what I'm saying?
Hubert Humphrey and Nixon campaigning.
Hubert Humphrey, who is
he
Hubert
was the
Humphrey?
vice president under Johnson.
Okay.
And so he was campaigning
Kennedy?
to become, well, Johnson was after Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Then Hubert Humphrey was his vice president. So he was running for president.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And so was
Looks
Nixon.
like he eats gumdrops, that guy.
And so it was really interesting.
Who's the darkest dude you ever seen in the NFL, man? Like the darkest skinned guy.
Darkest.
Because sometimes you see a guy you're like, damn. Like I've been even with my black friends, and we'll see like a dude that is, and they're like,
That's a good question.
My black friend be like, damn, you see that black guy? I'm like, yeah, dude, I saw him. But for you to say that, that's a remarkable.
I'm trying to think. I can't think. Hell, I'm dark my damn self.
Well, you come, yeah, I definitely think you come in people would consider you dark.
Yeah, very, very. And I'm trying to get darker. I used to tan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I used to
where?
go to the tanning bed.
Did you? Damn.
Yeah, butt naked, just to even everything out.
Well, the second she wore that Palestinian garb, they're like, nah, she doesn't even make any sense anymore.
Oh, damn. Wow. How old is she now? Has she got an OnlyFans?
I don't.
Okay. Oh, 22. All right. She's of age.
Oh, we're going to hell.
I'm
Dude. But hey, we're
sorry.
going together. Dude,
Well, she got a solar powered vibrator. I
remember?
bet. Check out my carbon foot fetish.
This is fucking crazy, bro. Are you always this funny? This is you've changed my life today, dude.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll do candy. I don't even like candy, and we'll do candy. Like nerd busters, whatever those are. The
you're
clusters.
doing all that?
Yeah. And my buddies are in shape. They're in shape guys. They're not like
but
big guys.
Are you just using them to go over there and have those snacks? Do you think is that like a crazy thing? Because I used to bicycle over to my buddy's dad's house to look at their pornos and pornography.
Same. But yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a mutual thing. It's mutual. It's mutual. They love it. They love it more than me. Honestly.
Then you would see guys who came into town to party in Vegas. They, gamble at the casinos downtown, and then they want to come and pick up these girls. They get trick rolled. I mean, it's just this like incredible web of vice that occurred, and it was like Gotham City.
And what's trick rolled? Is that thing where somebody sends you that video or whatever?
No, so trick rolled is when.
Yeah, she looks like she's about the same look. She's 22 years old?
Yeah.
No way.
I'd love to meet her. I wonder what she's really like.
Yeah.
She's like she speaks up a lot about Palestine now. So
You think she's rich?
I don't know. I bet she's doing fine. I'm sure she has lobbyists trying to reach out to her, getting her to do different stuff. Maybe I have no idea.
Where does she
But
live?
I wonder if she's a
Swedish.
pet owner or not.
She seems like no. That's my vote. What do you think?
I don't know. It's tough to know, man. You used to be able to know immediately when you'd see somebody like, oh, they got a couple.
I could see her having a
bird.
I was going to say black husband.
Hey, look.
She just seems like, I don't know.
I'm just saying, dude, look. So you're talking, bro, you mean jailbird. Dude, that's
That's crazy.
And I know you mean jailbird, and that is not funny, Caleb, dude.
That's crazy.
Kind of looked like she was in a wheelchair type shit, and she had them crazy breasts, it looked like they cracked open and were kind of flooding out. Like them bitches was, I don't even know if they are. At a certain point, it was like she had them just got damn them thing, boy. She had them fucking beanbag. She had them damn. You know what I'm saying? She could find somebody take a break right between her breasts. You'd find two factory workers over between her breasts. getting a nap in and betting on a horse racing. Because she had them big break time tits, boy. She had them damn baby bags.
Are we allowed to show this? Yeah,
It's the darker side of fireworks here.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, hold on, hold.
I don't know if this is the guy that should be lighting him and running. He should sort of be kicking back about 100 feet away.
Yeah, this is crazy, dude.
These guys do not look like professionals for sure. They don't even know where to light it. This guy's Make-A-Wish Foundation. I want to light fireworks.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Fuck, get out of there, Terry. No one helps him.
Damn, Terry.
Help him.